Okay, so we're going to start with part of our process of what do you want? And then we're going to go straight into some Marma points for physical and other healing too. And then we'll come back to the what do you want process. And what we're looking for is how to access that spirit, that energy, that infinite source, and to see the results you want in your life. So what we can do first is just take a moment and think about what is it that you want. And let's squeeze the distal part of our right index finger 6 times. It bypasses the conscious mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're all together doing this. And then we have the white window frame, and our right eye is looking through it. And the question is, what do you want? And it's in you, and it's like a baby. It's being birthed. So these processes aren't creating it. It's like the midwife. It's coming up out of you. So what do you want? And then imagine having every bit of it and what it feels like. We're going to go a little deeper with it. So imagine having all of that. What are you wearing? Shoes are you wearing? What cars are you driving? Who are you with? What are you doing? How do you handle problems? What's the speed that you walk at? How do you spend your time? What do you think about? And imagine having it for 5 years. And then pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And let's do one more on the distal end of the right index finger, a little closer to the joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And white window frame, right eye looking through it. And having all of that for 5 years. And now what do you want? And just see that, feel that. What are you wearing? What shoes are you wearing? How much money is in your pocket? What are you doing? Who are you with? And having all of that, what will that do for you? What does that do for you, having all of that? And having all of that, what's the best part of having all of that? And why is that the best part? And then if you can take your right hand and pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then we're going to do these Marma points. And the left hand is about the past, the right hand is about the future, and the center is about the here and now. And we're going to do some physical healing as well. So let's take your left index finger and touch the base of your left thumb. If you can't do it, you can use your other hand to help you, and do it 6 times. And if you can't do it physically, just think of it doing it. And then squeeze the distal end of the left thumb 6 times. This is for your mind, for being able to remember stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take 4 fingers between your middle finger and your ring finger from the crease, and that 4th finger is your spot, and press that 6 times. That's for your joints in your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for women, 3 fingers from the crease on your thumb side, that's the spot. For men, 4 fingers on the little finger side, that's the spot. And press that 6 times. That's for hormones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's for the past. And for the future, the right hand, let's take the ring finger, the distal joint on the sides. That's for your skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The distal end of your middle finger of the right hand, press into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your immune system. For allergies and kidneys, the right index finger, but the fleshy part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the digestion, the first 2, the little finger and the ring finger go down. No, I'm sorry. The index finger and the middle finger go down, and then the thumb touches the little finger and the ring finger like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you could always use your own hands or just imagine it. Okay. And now we're going to do some for the center line. Before we do that, we're going to do the one for the ears. So from the little bump, your mastoid process, right below it, we can press into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do the other side from the little bump, just below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good for tinnitus, to clear that. Okay, we're going to get more and more towards the center line. And what do you want? So squeeze the index finger, or the right index finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The right forearm, you go 4 fingers on the thumb side, and then from that mark, go 4 more fingers, and that's the spot. And press that spot 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one, we take a little breath in between each press, and your hand can go behind your head, or you can kind of hook your fingers here so you don't push your head back, and your thumb goes right under your nose, and press 6 times, but take a breath in between each one. Keep your attention inside your body, right between your eyebrows, 6 times. 1. And with a little awareness and intention, notice what's happening in your body. And then 2. Little breath in between each one. 3. 4. 5. 6. And then both hands, you're going to approximate your scalp like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then bring your attention in your body and just notice what's happening. Oh, and let's do the one for the eyes. So the outside edge of the eye orbit, very gentle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the outside lower edge, and then the upper inner edge, just off the tear ducts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll continue on with our what do you want? And the middle segment of your right index finger 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your white window frame, your right eye's looking through it, and having everything you want. What will you do? So see that, feel that. What's it feel like? What are you doing? Having all of that. And then take your right hand and pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then squeeze the proximal part of your right index finger 6 times. And having all of that, what do you want your life to look like? What will your life look like? What does your life look like having all of that? And see it and feel it. And then pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And we'll continue on with the next part just to make it a complete thing here. The distal end of your right index finger 6 times. And if you knew you were going to die in 6 months, what would you most want to do or be? And if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you most want to do or be? And if you had $100 million in your bank account and you didn't have to work another day in your life, what would you most want to do or be? See that, feel that. And then take your right hand and pat your heart 6 times and think very good. And then let's be still and notice. So this is the next part, very important part. Let go. And put your attention in your body. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. And notice what's happening. Notice the most intense part. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. And just follow it. And just lightly touch the skin wherever you feel it. The other fingers can go on the belly button. Lightly touch the belly button. Just follow the most intense part. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. You can notice, are there any thoughts? I wonder what my next thought is going to be. And just take a look. And that question, who am I? And who is it that's watching? Who is the watcher? What's happening in your body? What are you noticing? And who is it that's noticing? And let's let go, take a little, say a little pebble from your head and let it go. And it falls into that space in your inner body on 3, 2, 1. And go to the feeling of having everything you want. And so we're in our Atomic Success Secrets group. You guys are doing great work. All of us doing this is exponentially powerful, more powerful because we're all together. And so when we work on one person in a little bit, I'll turn off the recording, and when we work on one person, we work on everybody, and we're all spending some time keeping our attention in our body to access that infinite portal. And I'll also tell you the thing I'm finding it for, it's really helping to clear insomnia in just a minute. So I'm going to click this part off, and then we'll start with our one-on-one